So I remember when I first started, I needed to do a legislative complaint with a patient to advocate for her to get the services that she needed because she wasn't getting the services. And we were able to do that. And then afterwards, she passed like 3 weeks later. But it was in that instance that I really thought about the unresolved issues and tasks that people have and how important it is to resolve those, to solidify and make sure that families are okay and patients are okay.
I would say social work's a calling probably for every one of us, you know. When we go out there and help people and then we leave, we know that we've done good for them, right? Whether it's resources, whether it's a hug, whether, you know, it's making their day. How many times have people said, thanks, you're really helping me out? It's just very special.
I would say what keeps me going is after the fact, even 6 months, a year down the road, when you get a letter sent or a card at the office that says, I just wanted to let you know I'm thinking about you and you really helped us through this difficult time. It just, they take notice of what we do.
I got into social work for the reasons that I had a grandmother who had dementia, and she was in a vulnerable position, not being well cared for by a family member, and I watched what she went through at a very young age, and it made me want to help people who were vulnerable and not let anybody get in that position. And just being allowed into people's lives and hearing their stories, hearing what's made them become who they are, and being able to be in someone's home at maybe the worst time of their life is a privilege that I cherish every day, and I love their stories, being part of them.
I think knowing that we get to enter people's lives at a very vulnerable time, like you said, and that we get to help guide them through this journey, and sometimes there's nothing better than knowing you were with someone, they were comfortable as they passed on after this life, and so being able to be there for them and their families.
It really is the greatest form of advocacy. I think we all went into social work to advocate for people, and at the end of life, when they can no longer say those things, we help steer the journey towards what they wanted.
And I think just being able to help people, and I had somebody the other day that said, you're my angel, you were brought here just at the right time when I needed somebody, and I didn't even know that I needed you. Just meant the world to me. Was, you know, just leaves you feeling like you really helped somebody.
Keeps you going, huh?
Yep.
Those bad weeks, yes.